Very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. So we have started with a new chapter that is from gathering to growing food. So basically in this chapter, in the earlier previous video, we have learned how a hunter became a farmer, how gatherer became herders, right? So today we are going to start with domestication. Now let us know what is the definition of domestication, what is the concept of it, and how it grew actually, right? So domestication is a process of growing plants and animals, right? So the process of growing plants and rearing animals is known as domestication. So whenever the early humans they domesticated, they used to select plants and also animals for domestication. It's not that they will domesticate each and every animal which are present in the forest, no, but they will select few animals and they will start rearing them, and they will also select few plants and they will start growing them, right? So plants with large, now let us know what are the types of plants they have selected for growing. So plants with large sized grain and strong stalks are selected. So the plants who are having large size grain like wheat or barley, so these are the plants which are being selected for domestication. And also in terms of animals who are gentle, who can be reared like goat, sheep, so those animals are being domesticated, right? So domestication process began about 12,000 years ago. So some plants which were domesticated are wheat and barley. Please note that thing. So the plants which are domesticated around the initial stage were known as wheat and barley, and animals which are domesticated known as sheep and goat. So we came to know about the domestication process. It's very important, growing plants and rearing animals. And domestication process was very selective regarding plants and animals, and this process grew around 1200 years ago, 12,000 years ago. And also the first plant to be domesticated was wheat and barley, and animal were known as sheep and goats. So the next topic we have, that is a new way of life. So how the life change, how after becoming a farmer, after becoming a gather herder, how their life changed, let us know it. So when people began growing plants, it means that they had to stay in a same place for a long time, looking after plants, watering them, weeding, driving away animals and birds till the grain ripened, right? So grain had to be stored for both good and seed. They began making large clay pots or wove baskets or dug pits into the ground. Grains was used as seed, as food, as gifts, and stored for food. So basically their life changed when they started growing plants, because to get ripened they need a particular long period of time, so they had to stay, and this is how their life has changed, and this is how their life gets settled in a particular area, because they have to grow plants, they have to protect them from birds and animals, and also after the seeds are ripened, after the grain is formed, after they procure the grain from the seeds, from the plants, they have to store it, and for storing it they have to make clay pots, they have to weave baskets where they can store their food. So grain was used as seed, as food, as gift, as stored for food, right? So the next topic is storing animals. Likewise, grain, even the animals were being stored. Now animals, they multiply naturally, like from 2 it can be 4, from it can be 6, 7, 8, something like that. Okay, so plant usually provide milk and meat for food whenever we want, right? So animals that are reared can be used as storehouse of food. Even along with plants, even animals which are being reared can be used as storehouse of food, for example for meat and for milk, right? And next we have another topic of the first farmers and herders. So basically when archaeology, you can see in this map I have given, you can see here the blue boxes, for example Burzahom, Mehergar, Koldidhawa, Mahagara, Chirang, Dauzali Hading, and Halul, then Payanpalli. So these are some of the areas where first archaeologists found various evidences of farming and herding, right? So basically the areas which were where farmers and herders were found were northwest, that is you can see here Mehergarh, which is present in the present day Kashmir, and in the east of South India, sorry, in the east you can see here in the east Dawzali Hading is there, then Chirang is there, and also in the South India where Payampalli and Halul is there. So these are the areas where first evidence of farming and herding were found. Now how they have found the bodies of animals. So archaeologists have assumed that maybe they reared animals and they found different type of animals, the bones of different type of animals were identified. So they gave a assumption that maybe animals are reared in these areas. Okay, and remains of burnt grasses were also found, and that is how they came to know that even they did agriculture in the areas, right? So these were the areas of where first farmers and herders were found, and here is a list you can see here. So grain and bones, wheat, barley, sheep, goat, cattle. Though the sites which were found were Mehergarh, it's located in present day Pakistan. Then we have rice, fragmentary animal bones, Koldiwala, which is present in present day Uttar Pradesh. Then rice, cattle, hoof mark on clay surface, Mahagara, which is again located in Uttar Pradesh. Then wheat and lentil, Gufkral in Kashmir, and we have wheat and lentil, dog, cattle, sheep, goat, buffalo. So all these grains and bones were found of sheep, goat, buffalo in Burzahom, which is again located in Kashmir. Then we have wheat, green gram, barley, buffalo, ox, which was located in Chirant, which is known in which is found in the present day Bihar, right? And millet, cattle, sheep, goat, pig, halur, which is present in Andhra Pradesh, and the last one is black gram, millet, cattle, sheep, pig, which is found in Payampally. Now it's present in Andhra Pradesh. So these are the areas where first farming and herding evidences were found. So you can see here, so there are two places from Uttar Pradesh, then two places from Kashmir, one place from Pakistan, one place, and again two places from Andhra Pradesh, and one place from Bihar. So these are the sites where first farmers and herders evidences were found. So dear students, so we have we have studied a lot about the topics today. So let's wind up the class today, and you will study the chapter till where I have explained, and if there is any doubt you will ask me. So thank you, have a nice day, and God bless you.